Okay, so in the last episode, we finished third place in the Bundesliga with 69 points. And we also got knocked out by Athletic Club 7-4 in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. But currently, this is how our team is looking. And we are going to need to sign a new right back to replace 74 rated Buta. And we will sign a new center mid as well. But our first option here for right back is Arnaud Martinez. Then we have Connor Bradley, Sasha Bowie from Bayern Munich, Jan Couto from Manchester City, as well as Diogo Dalot from Manchester United. We also have Malo Gusto from Newcastle, as well as Tino Livramento from Newcastle, and Pedro Porro from Tottenham. And I think we're going to go for Connor Bradley here, as he's a good option, and he is 27 million, so we're going to offer around 28.6 million. And do they accept this? And they are going to accept this. So Bradley is our first signing of the season here, and he looks like he will be a decent right back for us here. So hopefully he can do good defensively and attacking. And now in the last episode, I did say I was going to say I would sign Kobbie Mainoo, as you all wanted me to sign Kobbie Mainoo in the first episode. So we are going to offer around 20 million here with Shqiri and see if they accept that. And they're going to want 22.6, so we're just going to go ahead here and accept that. So we have signed Kobbie Mainoo as well here, and he's going to be our second defensive midfielder here. So he's going to be controlling like the defense, kind of like the midfield. So Bradley and Mainoo are now in the team here, and this looks like it's going to be a decent team that could potentially go and win the Bundesliga or finish second place and maybe go far in the Champions League. Now we are going to sim this game versus Union Berlin, and that's going to be a 2-1 win with Gittins and Ekitike scoring. Ekitike also missed a penalty there, so that's not good. But now we are going to play our game versus Dortmund here. So we start off with the ball here. We got that to Bradley here, who does feel nice on the ball there. So if we need to attack down the wing with him, it should be good. Now we're going to get this to Chaibi, who gets that to Gittins. Gittins is through on goal here. Takes the shot, but Kobo with the save there. Now they're going to cross this over to Koch here, but we managed to get that to Bradley. And Bradley's just going to run down the wing here. Gets that to Chaibi, who tries to get that to Knopf, but that's going to be intercepted by Mitoma. Now Sabitzer has the ball here. He's going to get this to Brad, who's still on goal here. He takes the shot, and that's going to be a goal there. Trubin just couldn't save that, and our defense just left Brandt completely open to an attack there. Now Mainoo has the ball here as we kick off. We're going to get this to Ekitike here. We're going to pass that to Gittins, who takes the shot, and that's a great goal by Gittins there to score right off the first goal. Now Slaughterbeck is going to clear that to Girassi, and Branthwaite just head that to Sabitzer, who's running down here. They're going to get this to Brandt. Get that to Girassi here, who's going to take a shot there, but Trubin with a great save, and Girassi's going to head that across goal there. And they're going to cross this over to Brandt here, who takes a shot, and that's actually a great goal by Brandt there. Trubin couldn't make the save though. Now Mitoma has the ball here. He's just running down the wing here. So we need to win the ball and not let them get any more attacks since we're already down 1 goal. Now Koch with a great block there. As Theet has the ball, he's going to get this to Larson, who gets this to Gittins here, who's running down the wing here, so we can get a goal here. We're going to pass this to Knopf, who's going to take the shot, and Knopf has scored the equalizer here in the 54th minute. So that's a great goal by Knopf there. Now Knopf is going to run down here. Going to try and find a pass here. We get this to Chaibi, who gets it to Ekitike. We're going to pass this over to Gittins here. Takes the shot, but that's going to be saved by Koble there. Now Ekitike has the ball here. runs down the middle here, but gets tackled off the ball by Anton as Thomas Partey has the ball. Now Adeyemi has it. Gonna get that to Girassi. Back to Brandt here. And we just need to block Brandt from getting any shot, since he can probably turn it into a goal there. And we just pass that straight into Sunset. Now Sunset has the ball here. And Partey gets this to Adeyemi. We need to block this cross if he makes it. And Koch with great defending there. Now Trubin with a great save from that corner. And we're going to pass this to Knopf here. Or Chaibi. Gittins is on the run here, so we're going to pass it to him. And now he's throwing goal here. Takes the shot. And that's a great goal by Gittins and a great counter attack to score what could be the winner there. Now Brandt's going to get that through to Girassi, who takes the shot, but Trubin with a great save to deny them the equalizer. As we get this over to Gittins. We're going to pass this to Ekatike. And now Ekatike is just going to run down here. We're going to try and take the shot. But that's going to go straight to Kobo, as this game is going to end 3-2 here, with Gittins getting 2 goals in 4 attempts. Now our first Champions League game here is going to be against Barcelona. And so Barcelona is going to kick off the game here as they get this to Lamine. And now Lamine has the ball here, and Thiet with a great interception there. We're going to try and get this to Gittins, who gets that to Ekatike here, and we just need to keep possession since they're probably going to do quick counterattacks on us. We get this through to Chaibi, but Araujo's going to get that interception there. As Lewandowski has the ball here. Takes the shot, and that's a great goal by Lewandowski there. Just split our defense open there. Now we're going to get this to Gittins. We just need to get past Koundé here, who is fast. He's like mimicking our movements super fast there. Now Knopf has the ball here. We're going to get this to Menu, who gets it to Chaibi. Through to Ekatike. Takes a shot, and that's a great goal by Ekatike there. And that was a great passing to split open their defense there. Now Lamine has the ball here. Takes a shot, and that's a great save by Trubin there. And we just gotta not let Lamine dribble and stuff. Now Ekatike has the ball, but that's gonna be an interception by Inigo Martinez. Now Ansu Fati has it to get this to Fernandez, who's going to get that to Lamine and tries to get that through to Lewandowski, but we did cause a foul there. Lewandowski with a free kick, but that's going to go over the bar there. Now Fernandez has the ball, gets this to Ansu, who takes a shot, and Trubin with a great save there. Now Gittins is starting off the second half here on the attack. Now we just need to pass this to Thiet here, get past Koundé. Now we're just going to pass this back to Chaibi, who gets that to Manu. We're going to take a shot with him. Takes the shot, and that was a great shot there, but Ter Stegen with a great save. Now Ansu Fati has the ball here. He's going to get it to Fernandez, who gets it to Ansu. And Ansu Fati is going to score the second goal of the game here to make it, or third goal of the game to make it 2-1. Now Lamine has the ball here. He's running down the wing here. Gets that to Lewandowski, but Branthwaite with a great block there. Now Chaibi has the ball here. We're going to get this to Ekatike, over to Knopf. And Gittins just couldn't get past Koundé there, who was just stronger than him. And this game is probably going to end as a 2-1 loss. Now Fernandez has the ball here with Lewandowski. And this game is going to end 2-1 after that tackle on Lewandowski we made. Now our next game here is going to be against Bayern Munich. And they're going to kick off the game here. And let's see if we can beat them this season. Because last season we lost both times against them. And they got Iran Kunda on the right wing here. Kane has the ball, but Branthwaite with a great tackle there. I think that came off his hand though right there. But now Kane has the ball here. Gonna try and pass that to Musiala, I think, but he doesn't. He's gonna get that all the way to Guerrero. And now that's a great tackle there to get that to Gittins, who gets past Bowie. Gets that through to Ekatike, but that's gonna be offside there. Now Kane has the ball here. He's going to get that to Irankunda. Brian takes the shot, but Truban with a great save there, as Kane is going to knock that out. Now we're going to get this to Ekatike. Back over to Knopf. Now we just need to run down here. We're going to cut in, get that to Ekatike, who takes the shot. And that is a great goal by Ekatike there to put us 1-0 up here. Now we just need to keep this lead and potentially build on it. Now Gittins has the ball here. We're going to get this to Chaibi. We just need to get past this defense here. So we're just going to pass that back to Larson, over to Theet. We're going to cross this to Gittins here, who gets past them, takes a shot, but that's going to be a great save by Ederson there. Now Gittins gets this over to Ekatike, who takes a shot, but that's going to go straight to Ederson. It's more of a reaching poke. But now Kane has the ball here, gets this to Irankunda, and we could make the tackle on him. And he's still on goal here, but that's a great block by Bradley there. Now Ekatike has it, and we get past the defense here. We're going to take the shot, and that's going to go over the bar there. I didn't even put that much power on it. I only put like 3 bars of power. Now Ekatike is going to pass this to Gittins here, who takes a shot, and that's going to go off the crossbar. I don't know how he missed that there. He was like right in front of the goal. But now Bradley's going to get this to Mainu, who gets that over to Ekatike here. We're going to get that back to Gittins, who's going to take the shot. And Gittins has scored the second goal of the game here to make it 2-0 in the 83rd minute. Now Paulinho has the ball here. Gets this over to Memphis Depay, who heads up into Truban's hands, as this game is going to end 2-0. Now currently we are in second place here, just 1 point behind Bayer Leverkusen, who are in first. And in the Champions League, we are not doing good. Currently we're in 30th place with only 3 points here. And our next game here is going to be against Sporting CP. And Knopf and Koch both have red cards, so we're going to exchange Koch for Collins. And I guess put Chandler in. Now we're going to put Aronson in for Knopf here, and then switch him and Chaibi. And we're going to put another Cam in, so we're going to put Uzun into the attacking midfield spot. So we need to win this game if we want to have a chance at making it to the next stage of the Champions League. And Sporting are going to kick up the ball here, as they get this to Pedro Gonçalves, who gets that to Trincao here, and they're on the attack. They get that to the striker, who takes a shot, but Truban with a great save there. Now Trincao has the ball here. They're going to get that to the striker, pass it to their other striker, but Truban with a great save there. No idea how he saved that. But now Gittins has the ball here, and he is going to lose it. Trincao has it. That's a great block by Larson there. And we just need to win the ball here, but they get this to Pedro Gonçalves, who takes the shot, and that's going to go in there. Now Ekatike has it. He's going to get this to Gittins. And we're going to pass that forward to, who's that, Chaibi. Takes the shot, and that's a great goal by Chaibi to equalize us in the 22nd minute here. Now they're going to get this forward to Zegrova, who gets that to Pedro. But Truban collects that. Now Uzun's going to get this over to Mainu. Over to Chaibi. We're going to get it to Ekatike here, who takes a shot. And that's a great goal by Ekatike to put us 2-1 up in the 38th minute. Now their striker has the ball here. Maybe attacking midfielder. Segrova takes a shot, but Truban with a great save there. And now this first half is going to come to an end here. And it's going to end 2-1 for the first half. Now they're on the attack here. Pedro Gonçalves gets this to their striker here. They're going to get that to Morita. Trincao has the ball, but takes a shot, and that's going to go wide of the goal there. Now Gittins has it. Now we're going to pass this over to Uzun, who gets that to Chaibi, over to Ekatike, back to Gittins, who takes the shot, and that's a great goal by Gittins. And that was some great passing play there. But now Trincao has it, gets that forward to Zegrova, who's going to try and get that to Harder, but Brandthwaite clears that out. Now we'll get this to Gittins here, who could potentially get another goal here. We're going to try and pass that to Ekatike. takes a shot, but that's going to come off the defender there. Now, Quenda has the ball. Takes a shot here, but Trubin with a great save. As we get this over to Gittins, as this game is going to end 3-1, meaning we should be able to be in the top 28 of the Champions League. And our next game here is going to be against Leverkusen. Now, Xhaka has the ball here. They're going to get this to Ta. Now, Grimaldo has it here. And we just cannot tackle Grimaldo there. Now, Ziyech has it. They're going to get this to Palacios. And they're trying to pass this around here. We need to win the ball so we can get on the attack there. But now, Ziyech going to get the two Wirtz here. Who gets it through to Hoffman. Takes a shot. And there was nothing Trubin could do there. They just got past our entire defense. Then they're going to clear this out to Ziyech here. But Bradley heads that into him. That's going to be a foul here. So we're just going to pass this to Mainu here. I think that's Mainu. We're going to get this over to... Who's that? Chaibi. We're going to take the shot with him. And that's a great goal by Chaibi to equalize us in the 14th minute here. So now it's 1-1 here. And we should stay 1 point behind Leverkusen if this game ends like this. Now Wirtz has the ball. Brandtweit wins it. Gonna get this to Chaibi, but that was a bad pass by Chaibi. As they get that to Wirtz, who's through on goal here, gets past both our defenders, takes the shot, and that's a great goal by Wirtz. Now we're gonna get this over to Chaibi, back to Knopf, who gets that to Gittins, takes the shot, and that's gonna go wide of the goal there. But now Grimaldo has it, gets that to Hoffman, back to Hoffman here, takes a shot. And that's going to be 3-1 there. And this is not looking like we're going to win this game. Now, we're on the attack here. Ekatike has it. Takes a shot. But that's going to be saved by Merritt. Now, Casuno has the ball here. They're going to get that to Palacios. And we just need to win the ball here so we can attack. But we haven't had much of the ball. Now, Tella has it. We get this to... Mainu, who gets that over to Ekatike. And now we just need to get this to Gittins here if we can, or Chaibi. But he's going to get tackled off the ball there by Ta. Now Tella has it. He's going to dribble around here, gets this to Palacios. Over to Xhaka, who's going to take the shot probably. But Trubin with a great save to deny them the fourth goal. Now Gittins is through on goal here. From that corner kick. Now he's running through. Going to take the shot here, but Merritt with a great save there, and we just cannot score against him. So Hoffman's going to get this forward to Xhaka, who gets that over to Grimaldo, who's going to get that to Wirtz here, and we cannot let them score a fourth goal here. Now we make a great block with Koch there, as this game is going to end 3-1, meaning we're going to go 4 points behind Leverkusen. And our last game here is going to be against Mönchengladbach. But we are going to sim this, and it's going to be a 2-2 draw with Ekatike getting 2. And now we are third place in the Bundesliga with 32 points, just 2 points behind Leverkusen. We made it to the quarterfinals of the DFB Pokal, and we are 12th place with 9 points, just 2 points behind top 8 in the Champions League. And our highest goal scorer is Knopf here with 14 goals and 5 assists. Ekatike and Gittins were tied on second place with both getting 13 goals, but Gittins getting the most assists here with 7, as well as Chaibi getting 7 assists. But I'll see you guys in the next episode, so bye.